heard the term unrealized gains lately and wondered what that meant. First of all, it might be helpful to understand what the term capital gain means in general before we continue. When we talk about capital gains, what we're really referring to is the gain that someone experiences when they sell an asset for more than what they bought it for. This applies to many different types of assets like your home, car, boat, real estate, property, or investment accounts. By contrast, you can also have a capital loss, which is what happens when you sell an asset for less than what you bought it for. Capital gains are categorized as being either long-term or short-term depending on how long you held the asset. Long-term capital gains are applicable on assets held for over a year and are taxed at a separate rate that depends on your filing status and your annual income. Short-term capital gains apply to assets held for under a year and are taxed at the same rate as your normal employment income. Now, getting back to the term unrealized gains. In addition to being labeled short or long term, capital gains are also categorized under the broader definitions of realized or unrealized. Whether a gain is realized or unrealized is what determines if and when the gain is taxed. In general, capital gains are only taxed when they are realized. A gain is considered realized when the asset in question is sold for a profit. This is referred to as a realized capital gain. By contrast, unrealized gains are nothing more than the difference between what you paid for an asset and what it's worth today. It is essentially a hypothetical number that states what your realized gain would be if you sold the asset for its current market value. The dollar amount of an unrealized capital gain fluctuates as the value of your asset changes, whether up or down. The important thing to remember here is that you only pay taxes on a gain when it becomes realized, not while it is still unrealized. Well, I hope that today's video was helpful for you and helped you better understand what the terms realized and unrealized capital gains meant. As we continue to put out more videos, we're always looking for your input on what topics are important to you. Should you have any questions or suggestions for future videos at all, please shoot me or Josh an email and we'll try to see if we can't incorporate it into an upcoming video or blog post. Thank you all and have a wonderful Thanksgiving.